Robinette Biden cancels Donald Trump's planned Garden of Heroes, featuring statues of a cokehead, RBG, an alleged sexual predator, and Billy Graham. Biden has ditched Trump's plan to build a Garden of Heroes, featuring the statues of the individuals mentioned above. The former senator revoked his predecessor's July 2020 executive order via an email sent on Friday, while also axing a Trump order on punishing statue vandals. No explanation for the cancellation was given. This is a short article. Undo Trump continues, I guess. The statue vandals, that's an interesting one. Trump unveiled his proposed heroes on January 18th, just 2 days before he left office. They included the late Supreme Court Justice Ginsburg, who died of cancer in September 2020 at age 87, they say. Also on the list was Whitney the Cokehead Houston, hailed as one of the United States' greatest ever pop stars, who tragically drowned while high on drugs in February 2012. Not sure why we'd want somebody like that in our Garden of Heroes. And the alleged sexual predator, Kobe Bryant, another person I don't know why we'd want in a Garden of Heroes. Other statues planned by Trump include Jeopardy host Alex Trebek, Underground Railroad heroine Harriet Tubman, seems like a good one, cookery book writer Julia Child, and evangelist Billy Graham. There you see the turtle and the cokehead. So since there's a couple black individuals, or several black individuals, does that make Biden a racist? Since there was a Jewish female there, does that make him a sexist anti-Semite? All proper questions. Maybe somebody can get Jen P. Psaki on the horn so we can get some answers. He envisioned that the garden would be a site of natural beauty that enables visitors to enjoy nature, walk among statues, and be inspired to learn about great figures of America's history. No site was ever selected, and the planned garden did not receive any congressional funding. Biden's decision to cancel the plan marks a highly symbolic distancing of his administration from the Trump-era White House. That order came in response to the defacement of statues, particularly those honoring the Confederacy, during nationwide protests over racial injustice. Really? These articles, I swear, all they do is just try to fill up space. Sexual predator here, allegedly, yet his wife stayed with him for money. Trebek, Harriet Tubman. Robinette Biden's decree also revoked Trump's May 2020 order, calling for the Department of Justice and the Federal Trade Commission to investigate social media companies for labeling or removing posts or entire accounts in what the then president claimed was a restriction on free speech. That order came before Trump himself was removed from platforms like Twitter and Facebook after the January 6th tours at the Capitol, a proclamation from Trump that required immigrants to prove they would be covered by certain health insurance plans within 30 days of entering the U.S., or prove they could cover medical costs was also vetoed by Biden. Interesting. There are some interesting things here that weren't highlighted in the key points. These things down here seem more intriguing to me than the Garden of Heroes, especially this revocation of the order here regarding free speech. Obviously, we know how authoritarians feel about free speech. It's a threat to their brand of democracy. This healthcare proclamation, interesting as well. My administration is committed to expanding access to quality, affordable healthcare, Biden said in revoking that proclamation. We can achieve that objective, however, without barring the entry of illegals who seek to immigrate illegally to this country, but who lack significant financial means or have not purchased health insurance coverage from a restrictive list of qualifying plans. So basically what he seems to be saying here is if you're poor, then who cares, we'll take you in anyway, because we don't already have enough people here struggling in our own country. Biden is a small, petty little man. JB isn't doing anything. I read through these comments earlier. It's kind of the typical blah, 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 no real substance. Notice how the negative comments on President Trump came from the paid trolls. Yeah, I don't know about that. Very poor taste. Why would you erect a statue for someone who's alive? Only Trumpos are capable of such malarkey. I guess this individual here would rather have that ginormous African head statue that they put up in NYC. I'm sure a lot of you saw that thing, right? You just know Trump was going to put a statue of himself in there and make it the bigliest. The USA quickly turning into the USAA. Why are there no stories on Biden's clear mental health problems? He can't even put two words together. Okay, well, maybe a lot of this is true, but what's up with these comments? There's nothing of value in these comments. These comments suck. It's just meh, back and forth. Short story. We're done with it. Biden doing whatever he can to stick it to Trump, even if some of these things would be beneficial to the country. Not so much talking about the hero of gardens, though it's kind of like a feel-good thing, but these proclamations on free speech and the proclamation on health care for illegals trying to come in, those seem to be things that wouldn't be such a bad requirement. Poor people just coming in. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Be well.